Now let's have a look at exercise 2B. So we're just going to do some definitions. Natural numbers. Natural numbers are the set of numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, etc., which is similar to integers because they have to be whole numbers, but integers can also be negative numbers. So that set's a bit bigger. Rational numbers of anything that can be written as P over Q or as a fraction, where P and Q are integers. So the natural numbers will use symbol N. Integers will use symbol Z. So rational numbers are when you can write as a fraction P over Q, and P and Q must be integers. So P and Q are an element of that set Z, which is the integers. And real numbers are all the numbers, not the complex numbers, which we'll do later in the year. But for now, we're just going to say all the numbers. And they are real numbers, and that is symbol R. And rational numbers, of course, is symbol Q, of course. So we've got N for natural numbers, Z for integers, Q for rational numbers, and R for real numbers. So the smallest set here is N, the natural numbers. Contained within Z, so the integers are all the numbers, the natural numbers are part of that. The integers are a part of the rational numbers, and the rational numbers are part of the real numbers. So when we talk about the real numbers being all the numbers, all the other numbers are contained within the real numbers. So let's have a look what irrational numbers are. That's when they're not rational and you can't write them as a fraction. So it's things like square root 2, it's pi, it's Euler's number E, something like square root 6 plus square root 10. That's also an irrational number. So it's a number that keeps going forever, that can't be written as a fraction. So that's the first part of 2B. And the second bit, which I'm hoping you've seen, is interval notation. So with this interval notation, if we've got an open bracket, and I'm going to go down here, that means that the number is not included. However, if we've got a square bracket, that means it is included. A closed circle is included, and a closed circle is like a coloured in circle, and an open circle, not included. So an open circle looks like that, a closed circle looks like that, square brackets, round brackets. Okay, so let's go back up to the previous screen. If I'm drawing an interval from A to B, it goes from A to B, neither are included, so it's open circle. A to B, this time A is not included, but B is included. A to infinity, we start at A, it's not included because it's round, and we just denote that by an arrow. It says goes forever. From minus infinity to B, here's B, I go, it's not included, and I want everything that's less than that all the way to negative infinity. A to B is included, colour, and A to infinity is included all the way up. So what we're going to do is we're going to do these intervals of real numbers. It's a different colour, but it's the same thing as you've got, or similar. So I've filled in the bit below. From minus 2 to 3, I'm not going to be too detailed. I'm just going minus 2 to 3, included. From minus 3 to 4, not included, included. So that's A, B, C. So for C, from minus infinity up to 5, and 5 is included. From minus 2 to 4, and from minus 3, not included, up until infinity. Okay, so you can go through and do the 2B questions now.